your name on the right?
My name?
Yeah.
Paula.
Paula, yeah. And where do you work right now?
I'm a teacher.
Great. For what grade?
8th grade.
Man, middle school. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, do you hear how quickly people were like, oh my God, they're trying to fight you or fuck you? Like, that's 8th grade, yeah. Paula and Stephanie, yeah. So Stephanie, so Paula is, either helping or not helping these kids. And then they're coming to you being like, fucking Paula told me to fuck off, and then you have to figure out how to deal with that. Is that kind of more or less, yeah. So what is some of the gripes that an 8th grade kid might come, let's say a girl, what's an 8th grade girl? Because, my nieces are 13 now, and they used to be so sweet and just, Uncle Adam, you're the greatest person I've ever met. And now they're like, don't talk to me, don't call me after 10, Uncle Adam. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. So like there's, so 8th grade is definitely, like they're about to be in high school. So there's a lot going on. You have fucking boys and emotions and the period and fucking cramps and it's too much. Like guys are just like, hey, where do I put my boner? Like that's an 8th grade boy. An 8th grade girl is like, I've got friends, I'm losing friends, I'm gaining friends, I'm losing weight, I'm gaining weight, I have acne, I have back knee, I have fat back knee, like, I have back fat, I have just regular acne, I have pussy acne, like, there's so much, again, I just made that last one up. I don't know if that's a true concern, but judging by the silence from the women in here, yeah, that sounds like something you had to deal with. But, okay, so Stephanie, so your kid's coming in. Let's do a little role play, all right? My name is Cole, okay? And I'm an 8th grade boy at your middle school. And I'm coming in. Hey, thanks for answering the door like a fucking butler from the 50s, Stephanie. So anyway, Miss Stephanie, it's been kind of a rough week for me. I don't know. So me and Charlie, Charlie, Chuck, we call him. He, because he's a motherfucker. But anyway, do you like my henna tattoo? So 8th grade rules. I'm gonna touch a boob next summer. And so Stephanie, being an 8th grade boy in 2023 is pretty rough. Obviously, I had my mom was like COVID, and then my dad was like, don't get the vaccine, you sheep. So there's a lot going on at home, but I love Oxnard, and I'm thinking about my goals right now are finish school, get to high school, crush that, fucking meet a girl, crush her, right? Not like beat her up, but beat up not like Ryan said, like bully it, but I want to fucking murder it, But I also want to manage an Olive Garden, the OG. I feel like. Because my family hasn't really been there for me, but that family feels like it's consistent, But I would change one thing, Miss Stephanie. I would change I would put black people in the commercials, because that is one thing. It's always white people. It's always like, when Dad first said we were going to the Olive Garden, I was like, are you fucking kidding me, right? And then they could cut to one black guy being like, motherfucking bottomless breadstick. Like, that's all they got to do, Anyway, so what do you think I need to do in order to achieve my goals, Miss Stephanie, as being a manager at the Oxnard OG? First, breathe. Yeah. Well, don't tell me how to live my life, bitch. Yeah, but also, yeah. Okay. Wow. All right. Maybe this wasn't the time of day to approach you on my needs and wants. No. Okay. Breathe. No. I feel you on that. Okay. Breathe. Oh. Okay. I feel better already. Follow my dreams? Hell yeah. You sound like you don't really care, because that's pretty like Snapple Cap shit right there, Miss Stephanie. Just follow your dreams. Yeah. Is this an episode of Sesame Street? Okay. So follow my dreams. Now, how did you follow your dreams, Miss Stephanie? Because something tells me you didn't dream about doing what you're doing right now, because I'm a piece of shit, and you're just, it's like, I'm tough. Is what I'm saying. It's like, I'm a tough kid. Like, why would you want to take on my problems, That, I guess that speaks volumes to like how big your heart is, Did you have dreams before being a counselor, Miss Stephanie? Yeah, because teaching, I get that. I mean, I wanted to be a baseball player for a long time. And then, and a basketball player, but my mom was like, there are no Jews in the NBA, Cole. And she's right. You never turn on any NBA game and heard a commentator be like, Rosenbaum for 3, right? Weinstein at the line for 2 free throws. You know how he loves those, right? He'll take his time. We didn't have to pay for them. So she was right, Well, that's cool. And scene. Thank you so much for playing, Stephanie. That was awesome. Yeah, that was really great.